Alright, good morning YouTube. My name's Alloway and welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Not joined by anyone. Well, I'm in the party with the boys, but they're off doing GTA again, so I might as well do this. Anyway, so this is the target practice thing that we saw that the merchant had in the last stream. I didn't want to just spend like, I don't even know how long I've been doing this now, because this whole exercise can be fairly frustrating. I mean, it's not that difficult, but if there's a chance you can mess it up. I managed to get it. So if I'd gone 50, if I'd gone less than 3,000 points, I wouldn't gotten up the prize. And as you can see, I got 18 of them, which means I have to do this 18 times, plus maybe another 3 or 4 times, because I missed the prize a couple of times. So I didn't want to show that off for a few hours. It would have been boring. So I end the game, and now I get the prize plus the money. See? And I'll show that off now, since I don't, before I forget. So these are the quote-unquote bottle caps. They do come with their own sounds and stuff like this.
Stand back.
And you can do all stuff like this.
Don't worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
What are you doing?
Ada!
I'm streaming Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
And I take it you guys finished playing GTA.
Oh yeah, we finished the heist.
Okay.
Did you send out those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people. Leon, now!
So yeah, these are the little bottle caps that you get for finishing this. And they do come with their own sounds.
¡Allí está! ¡Un forastero! ¡Basta, hijo de puta! ¡Detrás de ti, imbécil! Welcome. Sí, quiero matar. Muere, 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 muere. Ahí está.
Yep. And there's another one of these that I have to do, so don't worry, it's coming. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, I can actually move on with the game. Did I upgrade the TMP? Yes, I did. Okay. So these next few segments are going to drain me of all my ammo, but actually next 3 I should say. Gonna just make this shit quick. Hey buddy, you lost your hat. Oh fuck. I can't actually knife him from that distance. There we go. Wasn't there a treasure in one of these? There should have been a treasure in one of these. Yes, there was. Velvet blue. Okay. So, you can walk right by this and not know, but caution, overloading dynamite on trolley will trip circuit breaker. That's going to be relevant later. You're about to see why. I'll just come here and do this. Get the ball rolling. Some jackass did overload the trolley, so the circuit breaker tripped. Alright, pal. Ouch. Ah, dodged. Oh, the son of a bitch is walking towards me with a stick of dynamite. Get that shit out of here. I could easily just use the fucking shotgun at this point and clear these fuckers out, but I'm being... Ah, fuck me. Okay. You know what? I've lost all my healing on just these little ganados. And the real enemy hasn't even come yet. Ain't this just a great beauty of a start? These plagas on the rocks appear to be fossilized. Just how old are these things? Let's see. Considering that the first Castellan sealed them down here, and then Salazar's what, the 18th? They've been down here a while. They are... They're old. The only reason that they came back was some people didn't have their PPE. Oh, fuck me. And they breathed in the spores and got infected. Which is why we all must wear our PPE. I'd say as I've spent a good chunk of time not wearing masks. Okay, what am I looking at here? I know there's a chainsaw dude around here somewhere. Ah, and here's the big man himself. Say hello to my little friend. There we go. Alright, here we go. Pull the lever again. And there we go. There's another velvet blue. And here's a stick of dynamite. Actually, no, that's not a stick of dynamite, that's a bundle of dynamite. This boulder's blocking the path. A little excessive, maybe, for a singular boulder? Nah. Watch your step, buddy. Told him to watch his step. Okay. So this is arguably the most entertaining part of this next segment is right in here. So what am I trying to do? about to try and take on two Elegantes. Lots of fun. Joy and happiness all around. Do that. And now you're supposed to use this, but since I'm greedy as all hell, and I'm gonna pay for that mistake, I'm gonna beat these guys this way. Now, for the record, if you don't slide off that hook when you start shaking the thing, you will fall off it. And suffice it to say, at this point in time, these gentlemen also take a lot more damage. Now, you could easily, very easily, just drop one and possibly both into the lava at once. Again, I'm being greedy as all hell. So, I think it takes 4 shots from this Magnum to drop one. Once you get one, it's really a piece of cake. Okay. It's the one with the chain. Guys, just be shooting at. I don't even know how much damage I'm doing to this guy, but I hope I'm doing enough. Sometimes I wonder what that accomplishes. Final. Fuck me. I got to do this. Oh, learn something new. It only takes 2 shots and a singular pass with the knife to get one. Okay. Well, now that I've gotten one, I don't really need to use the Magnum, but since I want to, that's what I was planned out. I'm gonna do it anyway. The simplicity of this fight is kind of underwhelming. Again, a lot of these fights are simple in theory, but in practice they can go south. There we go. Don't even have to do the quick time event. Door opens, and this is what you would normally do: is you just drop one, you wait for them to step on it, and you drop them into the lava. Something you should be wary of is, though, that while the frickin' El Gigante is flailing around in the water and in the lava and burning to death and being melted, he can grab Leon and take him down with him. So I rarely use that option, though I keep it in the back of my mind. And once you've dropped one in there, then the thing locks, and you're forced to have to fight at least one. But if you kill both, you get a good chunk of money. So who can say no to money? And this is the last place where you encounter the Navistadors, these flying bugs. The 2 lights shall shine a light on a new path. Okay, so since I have yet to get another blue eye, oh fuck me, I don't have much of a choice. I legitimately have to kill all of them and hope for the best. I love the ones that fly, because they will always die when you shoot them out of the air. And it looks like all I'm getting are green eyes. Ain't that just dandy? Now, somewhere in what's this? Somewhere I read that apparently there's the Navistadors, their eye colors change. you can actually see the color of their eyes, and that dictates what color or eye they drop, or whatever the jewel thing is. But I don't encounter them enough, and I don't usually pay attention enough to actually confirm whether or not that's true. So I'm not gonna put my head on the block for it. If it's true, great. If not, okay. Here's what it is. Inventory problems, holy shit. Again, the game gives me incendiary grenades, but I don't need any more of them. There. Organized. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this one green herb and use it. At least that way my health is higher up in case I get grabbed again. And I find it funny that you have to melt your way through that door. So how the hell are you supposed to get through this normally? Come on. I don't got all freaking day. Haha. The boot. Okay, so I knocked one into the ravine. Be a great help if you give me a blue eye. Should not have reloaded that. Nah, didn't burn through too much of my shotgun ammo. And there we go, on to the next segment.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes.
Finish up this game?
I mean, I'm trying to finish up at least to another certain point.
Basically, you want to make good progress and not get switched by whatever that is. Right?
It's a trap that didn't make into Sen's Fortress, fortunately. So if you don't push that lever, there's no way you can make it through this one.
How? Why? What?
Because that's the second one here will guaranteed to kill you.
Well, that last one I was blocking you is going up.
No, they'll the one in the middle will get you guaranteed. But if you get the one, if you pull the lever and stop the one in the middle, you can stop right there, take a breather, and then time it right for the last one. All right.
So. Presumably, if you get squished by those things,
It's an instant kill. Didn't I just say that?
No. Oh, another convenient place for ammo. Herb. You might need those.
Okay, get out of here.
Anyway, lunch will be coming soon.
All right then. Letter from Ada. Yeah, so what that note is saying is that,
Got some rare. What are you buying? Is that all?
once the Plaga parasite
all strength?
matures,
Thank you.
removing it will kill the host.
Is that all? Thank you.
Something we knew about going in,
Is that
but
all?
alright.
Thank you. Is that all? Is that all, stranger?
Don't really need to upgrade firepower on the rifle, it's pretty ridiculous as it is.
Is that all?
Upgrade firepower
Thank
on
you.
that.
What are you selling?
Oh, that reminds me.
Back any time.
Now I can
What are you buying?
sell off
What are
all
you
these
selling?
jewels.
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you. I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you.
Okay. Got some money back. Onward and upward to the next area. Okay. Let's just move forward. Yep. Guess who? Alright, so. A lot of enemies here. How do you deal with them? Simple. If you can do it without being caught, you climb up here. And you take a grenade and you say in very clear, frag out, and you get all of them. Takes a little bit of practice to get that one, but once you figure out where you have to throw it, you can get all of them. Though your first few times, the one or two might survive. But wasn't so bad. Oop, wrong one. Ooh, a box. I should probably go check the door, but I already know it's locked and I need a key, so I go forward. Check. Up ahead, rest the offering to the lion. Offering to the lion, you say? Alright, so this segment, not too difficult. There are two chainsaw dudes. I think maybe a third one spawns. So you take them down. But if you take it nice and slow, it's not too difficult. serious? Some fucking Rainbow Six Siege shit right there. Hits like a pixel of me from around a corner. Oh fuck me, that's Plagas. Don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Have a fire. I'm not entirely sure if it's a difference or if it was just the same and it didn't happen as often. But on the Wii, you could knife the Plagas on the ground and they wouldn't hit you. But in this game, I've been hit by the Plagas while the guy was on the ground, so I don't knife the Plagas on the ground anymore. It's just too dangerous for me. And yes, don't mind me, I'm just defiling crypts over here. Okay, so notice how that one chainsaw guy is just sitting there. He's not intelligent enough to just jump down the ladder. Yeah, so we're just gonna take advantage of that and peg him in the face a couple of times. Wait for it. It's like playing a Battlefield and you know the bullet drop distance, but this one enemy just keeps going to that one spot over and over again. Clutch knows what I'm talking about, I think. Made a guy fucking rage quit on. I know Sharkanel's doing that. It's funny. I remember that match as well. The guy, I don't know, he spent a good chunk of the game trying to get on top of the crane. He got on top of the crane, put the beacon down. And then I just oh no.
Ran up and knifed him.
So I jumped the gun a little bit. Okay. I mean, if you guys are still just gonna wipe your eyes. Oh no. Oh, thank God that didn't kill me. Okay. Put that there. Eat that. Must you all fucking sprout a plaga? There we go. That could have gone a lot smoother, to tell you the truth, but it is what it is. And meanwhile, there's just this gentleman chilling here. There we go. I don't think it would have made this part that much more difficult if both the chainsaw dudes came at me at once. But either way, I'm glad that their AI is that dumb and or coded that way purposefully. Because it means I can abuse it and get through relatively unscathed. And in the case of a guy with a chainsaw, he will instantly kill you, so not going scathed isn't exactly a good idea. Okay. This one, the trap cannot be disarmed from the outside. So you always have to just do this yourself. You always have to go in there and trigger it. The only added difficulty is the 2 plaga that they spawned in the room with you. Not too difficult if you know that plagas don't like light, like sunlight type thing. So you can instantly kill them with a flashbang. Which is what I've been doing all game basically. I don't like dealing with plagas on the PS4. On the Wii I don't mind. Not on the PS4. Okay. So, there is a glitch you can do for this segment. I don't actually know how to do it, but there's a glitch in this segment where you can basically skip it. I'm not doing it. At least not purposefully. There's always gonna be those who jump the gun, literally, and there'll always be those who land in the cart, and there'll be those who can shoot off. Are you dropping? I don't think so. So now you could either shoot these or duck them. Or, if you're smart, you just use them on the enemy yourself. Should I be really wasting shotgun shells like that? Probably not. I think there might be one more segment with a chainsaw dude. Oh no, there maybe. Yep. I would have preferred not to have to reload the shotgun, because I could have gotten the most out of the upgrade, but I guess I'll get the upgrade next chance I get. Actually, I might still have a chance to get more out of my money for this. Okay, so I know there's another one down there, so I'm just gonna wait. And... wasn't there another one? No, I guess not. What button am I pressing, Leon? I find it funny. There used to be one at the bottom of that. I don't know if they removed it or it was just my imagination, but there used to be one right at the bottom. Anyway, there's also, I don't know if it's a glitch or it's intentional, but any enemy that fell onto the track and dropped something, you can pick up you can pick up some money from the skeleton over here to see and pick up and get some money back for it. It's meager, but I'll take it. And move the grenades around. Move all the healing. You can tell all the ammunition I'm draining, but I get a good chunk back later. Stone of Sacrifice. Door opens. I'm not gonna run back to the merchant because I think with what I have, I can make it to the next segment. Or rather, make it to the next merchant. Alright. Grab the ammo here. I can save here. Don't need to. And so I can just go ahead and just grab everything on this side for now. But you can already see there's a lever on this on the statue, and you're gonna have to pull it if you want to later on. And you can see the joints on it as well. And since they make such a big showing of it, you can already tell it's gonna be a point to it. See? Okay. Christ. Alright. So there's always a good chunk of enemies with this one. But most of them like this are kind of dumb. So should get nothing going, right? Honestly, if you're afraid of them getting the jump on you, like, you could just probably come here and they will come, and they will come. Ha! The knife is faster than the mace. Yeah. There might be... You'll notice that he has got only one arm moving. If I pull that lever, he'll have... Ouch. He'll have two of them moving. Why did I know that was going to happen? Yep.
Okay.
You pull one lever, one comes up. Just so I don't deal with you. And thank you for the money. Now. There's also this lever back here. And now his movements are a little bit more erratic, but nonetheless still. I would have thought he would have fallen off with that. Oh, there's a... Ah! I was honestly hoping I can get him to... Again, that kind of landing would have fucked up Leon's knees. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's just this one dude here, and I'm messing up badly. There we go. Did you drop anything? Well, thankfully, no. Okay, how am I doing with ammunition? Okay. Bro, what was the point of you climbing up if you thought jumping back down was the best course of action? Hi. Alright, I'm completely out of ammo. Shot, handgun ammo. Oh. Somehow my mind remembered that these guys would rush in from the door once the gate opened, but I guess not. So nice to have the knife. I don't even know where these last guys are, and I'm not gonna bother. This is what happens. The statue comes to life. Okay, so I can hit, and I can actually, you know, hit my target, stationary target. Come on. He's gonna crash through the gate, and Leon's gonna have to run out. But someone forgot to charge the batteries, because the statue just crumbles as soon as it walks out. That or yanked its power cord. Either way, no turning back now. Makes you wonder how a cult has the ability to build something like this.
So nice you could join us, Mr. Scott Kennedy.
You again.
The sacred rite that's about to begin at this tower shall endow the girl with magnificent power. She will join us, become one of us.
This is no ritual. It's terrorism.
Isn't that a popular word these days? Not to worry. We've prepared a special ritual for you.
Now, I don't understand why Leon didn't aim for the hand. Maybe it was to prove a point, but you know, honestly, it would have been interesting if Leon had pegged Salazar right in the head, and now you have to fight another one of the basically the creature we fought in the sewers, and without the liquid nitrogen. Anyway. So this is how this game adds challenge. Fortunately, isn't so bad. Just gotta time it right. That first one comes, and then you do this. Real challenge. I'm gonna try not to reload my handgun so I can get bullets from upgrading. But now that I've gotten up here, now I've got people coming after me from down there, so I just do this. Oh. Good throw, buddy. I'll give you that. Oh. Nice. I think that's the last of them, so I might encounter one or two more just going down grabbing the loot, but again, not too big a threat. This guy learned. Put on a metal helmet on top of his shield, and maybe, just maybe, he can survive. I mean, I can't kill him by blowing a hole in the shield and his head at the same time. Still pretty easy kill though. The only reason I came all the way back down here is because this guy drops a treasure. Just like that. Oh no, he doesn't drop treasure, but he drops a good chunk of money. And no one is intelligent enough to come and just try to drop more barrels on me, so you can run straight up the stairs from there. It did, however, block off this. So, what do? Quite simply, you take the elevator. Which, they decided to also just load with equipment, so you can't start it. It's a lift. Go up. It's not going up. Maybe it's over the load capacity. Why they indicate that specifically is beyond me. Okay. I know. Fucking knew. That was bad. So this is where you use the shotgun. Are you fucking serious? This guy manages to land 2 perfect shots. Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright. Remember to deal with that. There's you. And I forget where the other one is. And you. Okay. Die. It's not too difficult once you deal with the archers. Do I really have to? I'm just being cheap as hell at this point because I don't want to reload anything. Now flash. Fuck, this guy might kill me. Fuck me. That's what I get for being cheap. Okay, let's try this again. There's you. And there's you. see if I can just knock you assholes off into the abyss. Well, it worked. There we go. Didn't want to have to reload anything so that I could just upgrade at the merchant and get all that get ammo for free, but I also didn't want to die fucking how many times I died on that? 3? Well, we're about to see at the end of the chapter soon enough. And I think that's the last treasure in this area. Yep. Now, we take a smaller, but less of a headache lift. And the music stops. It's just your the steps of your boots and the wind.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you buying?
Okay, ammo
Is that
cap.
all?
No reloading necessary.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
Ammo capacity. Didn't have to reload
Thank
that.
you. Is that all?
Supposed to get one more
Thank
rifle upgrade, but I don't know when. Oh yeah.
What are you buying?
And because I don't really feel like fighting this guy, or trying to figure out how to fight this guy the right way, I'm just gonna do that. Is it kind of cheap? Yes. But at the same time, this guy's got an instant kill attack, which I don't know how to avoid. And so, I'm dealing one cheap boss, or one cheap move, with another cheap move. I have green herbs for days. There we go.
Thank you. What are you selling?
And I can always make up for it with
Is that all? Is that
a
all?
bit of this and that.
Thank you. Ah.
And I literally just got
Is that
all the money I just spent on the rocket launcher back,
Thank
so
you. Come
it
back
don't matter.
anytime.
Okay, let's move forward. I should check the comments.
You just missed her. The ritual is over. She left with my men to an island.
What?
I think it's time I paid my due respects towards her impressive and stubborn will. Mr. Kennedy, welcome.
Got eaten by a giant Venus flytrap with tentacles. So obviously the guard turned into one of the eyeballs. Since it's only got one eye, you're meant to assume that that's what the other guard would have turned into. And there's the big man himself.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
How true.
To suffer just like Ashley.
Yeah, you know what, pal? I don't got time to deal with you. So why don't you just take this big ol' fuck you and die? That is so satisfying. Alright. So that the eye is attached to a mouth, the mouth can open up and kill you in one shot if it manages to take a bite out of you. That's why I don't fuck with this boss that much. Also, if you decide to jump down here during the fight, those little spider Las Plagas will attack you non-stop. You kill one and another few will spawn. They just keep popping up. There's never an end. But there we go. At what point in time was I supposed to use an incendiary grenade? Like, the game does sometimes gives you equipment that doesn't make any sense to be used. But I'm getting herbs for days, even though I don't need it. But I will take one right now to top off my health. I've got 4 first aid sprays. Ain't this something special? Inventory management. Age becomes a problem after a while. Ah, my OCD is going to kill me. God damn it! I don't know what else to do. How am I gonna? There. Suppose that looks all right. Ooh, I got a golden egg for my trouble. Nice. And that fills this one slot nicely. So, relatively organized, even though, again, I've got inventory problems. I say that, but I'm like ammo pinching really hard, so I don't want to go ahead and use my machine gun ammo, even though I don't think I really need it anywhere else, except maybe the final boss. Hold on. Alright. Okay, lunchtime. Okay, I'm gonna deal with my inventory. I shall deal with my inventory problems later.
Got some rare. What are you
Let's see.
buying? Is that
Exclusive
all?
upgrade.
Thank
Fully
you.
upgrade red 9.
Is that? Thank you.
Anything else? TMP. Ammo upgrade.
Thank you. Not enough cash.
That's 100,000.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. What are
Anything
you
else?
buying?
Let me just sell my one grenade, my one incendiary grenade, and be done with it.
What are you selling? Is that all, stranger?
Alright, YouTube, it's lunchtime for me, so I will cut it here and maybe finish after lunch. I don't know. But this has been Alloy and special guest appearance.
Pain.
Signing off. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have lunch.
Okay.
Alright. Anybody home? Oh shit, did I forget to cut the broadcast?
Hey.
Oops. Oh, I'll just keep going then. Didn't even realize I forgot to cut the broadcast.
Need a ride, handsome?
Okay.
Oh, I died twice on the elevator.
Got some business to take care of. See you later.
Women. I hate to break it out to you, but Salazar is dead.
Yes, it seems that way.
Sadler, why don't you give up and let Ashley go home?
Perhaps you are disillusioned with overconfidence, just because you killed my small-time subordinate.
Sadler, you're small time.
Oh. Writhe in my cage of torment, my friend.
Wait, am I still broadcasting? Yeah, I'm still broadcasting. Shit. Okay. Well, that was a mistake on my part. Sorry, YouTube. Well, at least this way I can, get to the part I want to cut off, and then I'll cut off. But now that we're in a new area, we got new things to deal with, a new type of treasure, or a regular gemstone. It's going to be a lot of fun. Except the only downside is I don't remember where all the treasures in this part is, because this is the... Oh, that's gonna be fun. It's Tachanka after the rework. Huh. Kidding me. Can I jump through this? Yes, I can. Okay. Gives me some distance. Alright. There we go. Okay. I'm so glad I picked up this, Oh. Here comes the cavalry. Okay. Alright, I get the picture. Shotgun. Should have shot him first. Damn it. Okay. What am I looking at here? Too many of them. So these are apparently soldiers. but they don't have any firearms. They're all just using like basic melee weapons. I wonder if that's because Las Plagas hasn't evolved enough for it to be able to manipulate its host to use to operate firearms. Somebody's got a fucking gun. I mean, bow. They gotta play. How many are you going to fucking sprout? I swear to Christ. Okay. Some of these green herbs up, I have so many of them. The hardest guy in the mix happened to be the first guy I dropped. Oh wait, nah, I should have just waited before I come up here. Alright, that gives me some space to operate with, so I'll work with it for now. Oh, I can't wait till I actually need the rifle. I don't remember. But when I do need it, I don't really need it that much. But I'll take it. Press the wrong button. Apparently this guy really needed his knees to live. I shot him twice in the knee and then I slashed at his ankle. Alright, so this puzzle is relatively straightforward, and they will most definitely reuse this puzzle in later iterations of Resident Evil. Except they will make it arguably more annoying. Well, I say more annoying, but in Resident Evil 5, the only frustrating thing about it was that you could actually kill yourself if you stepped into the light, because the puzzle there was using apparently super heat, like a highly concentrated sunlight that burned hot enough to kill. So, okay. And then I think they used the puzzle in Resident Evil 6, where you had to aim your laser sight at a mirror to activate it. Now that I think about it, I kind of want to get Resident Evil 6. I really like that game. I play with somebody. Okay. Take the herbs, I need it. I know I'm gonna need it. bro. Would have been more of a threat trying to shoot me when I was over there getting those crates. Was there a jewel back here? I think there was. I don't remember where though. Oh, there it is. Fuck me. There we go. Okay, so treasure for this area, or at least the big one where you have to find all the pieces for, is this thing here. Oh, and now my battery's crapping out on me. Fortunately, I can just plug it in and it'll charge while I'm using it. So I'll just play until I get to the point I want to stop, and then I'll stop. Okay. Hi, Minecraft.
I'm realizing I was muted again. Are we in stream?
Yep. Yeah, I knew there was a guy with dynamite around here somewhere. Use some of these green herbs up. Fuck!
This is completely new. I have no idea what the heck is going on here.
There we go, used up my herbs. That was so lucky.
I want to figure out how this system works.
Out of freaking pistol ammo. Oh, now I remember what I need the rifle for. Oh, right. That's how I was supposed to deal with that big group. I shoot the barrel and the car will roll down on top of them. You live and
Oh,
learn.
this is how this is supposed to work, I guess.
Got some rare.
Allie, what was the Kestodon again?
Kestodon. Wasn't that the meat harvest animal that you got right at the beginning of the ancient forest?
I think so. I guess.
Okay, so at this point they give you, I believe this is the last weapon they give you in the game, which is the Killer 7. It's
probably powerful.
It's a blowback magnum, but the Broken Butterfly, fully upgraded, has the best has better power than it does.
So I'm guessing Clutch is AFK.
No, he's just not talking. I'm pretty sure he's here. Also, the Killer 7 is stupidly expensive versus
Monster Bone. Okay.
Versus having.
I have 50 Monster Bone S's. I just want to turn all my Monster Bones into these.
Get that now.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
And I'll get that as well.
You. Is that all?
Get this.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
I'll get that.
Thank you. What are you?
This thing's got 24 rounds in the chamber. It's like the Dow 12 from
Come back anytime.
Battlefield 3. Okay, let's do this shit. Some sniper you make, buddy. Now before I move forward, double check for treasures. I remember now the first part is down there, and the next part I believe is going forward will be somewhere else.
I like that I unlocked this system.
I gotta fucking disable notifications now. My because now the Battlefield 4 I mean the Battlefield 5 platoon I'm in is now talking to each other. There.
I just realized I had a bunch of stinking honey building up.
Yeah, I know, because now you can plant it in the ancient tree, and you can always have a.
Let's see, 8 honey, great hornfly, 8 honey, 8 honey, 8 honey, 2 honey. 34 honey. Okay.
Oh, don't let Winnie the Pooh get into that stash.
Oh yeah, login bonus. Voucher.
Hi there. Cans and jars, all non-perishable. Reminds me of the days of ORE, old Resident Evil. Days of old Resident ORE. I don't know what that means. ORE, I'm guessing is old Resident Evil. Could be old Resident Evil, could be something else. So, someone please enlighten me. Also, jump scare. There we go. What was he doing in here? I wish I knew, Leon. I wish I knew. Anything else you can check? This means rotten, but I sure could use a fat, juicy steak right about now. Leon's hungry. Take a grenade. Man, it's dirty. I will certainly wouldn't pass any health inspections, that's for sure.
Everyone's giving me quests. She's doing it. Why is everyone giving me new
Not
quests
so tough,
now?
no, are you, big guy?
Allie, I have an issue. Everyone's giving me new quests.
Oh, come on.
Tough segment or something?
No, I gotta figure out what's the best move here. There we go.
Where am I even going anymore?
Waste of shotgun shells? Definitely.
Allie, do I know something good though?
What?
Do I know something that's really good?
What?
I've now unlocked a lot of new stuff.
Ain't it great?
Like my crafting trees like all got a bunch of other stuff now.
Well, I gotta get back into Monster Hunter World since I've never actually gone past Zora Magdaros. What in the world were they eating here?
All you did was just capture Zora and done.
Nope. All I did was I killed
You just got the briefing and done.
After I got killed the Agenath, I just went back into the forest and started hunting shit. I didn't really pay attention to like the story. I didn't really do the story after that.
Oh well, right?
Yep.
Well, I can help you.
True. Just start shooting up SOS flares then.
Ashley.
Let's make. Oh, increases your maximum health level. Oh, this is so helpful. Seems like he probably has to go off.
That or he's playing Siege and we're talking too much. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I should not do that.
Ooh, question mark crafting. I'll see what it does. Max potion. Ooh. These are helpful.
Amateurs. Just hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
You know, I kind of like that about this. Dash G.
No, he went off. Okay. They turned off the camera.
Exhaust ammo. Okay, I don't want to make that. I don't want exhaust ammo. Human drugs. Might see
okay.
hot drink.
Is there a typewriter around here somewhere? Because now we're at the final target practice thing, so I'm coming close to where I would want to cut it.
What are you buying?
It's also where they give you the tactical vests.
Okay.
Which I can't afford, but tactical vests is nice. It will have, well, how much does it do? It reduces the damage taken by 30%, which is really nice, even though at this point in time you don't feel the difference.
What are you selling?
But it's nice to have, and I think after I finish this last one, I'll have enough for it. So I will just do this last one and see if I do. I should.
Welcome.
Alright, let's
Poison
get this
ammo
party.
too. I can't use.
Let's get this shit over with. Damn it. So, in theory, this should be a piece of cake. But since Leon's got the
reality, not so much.
But since Leon's got the shakiest aim in the West, it can be frustrating. Also, if you hit any of the Ashley targets, that's it. You're done. Like that. I might have enough to pull it off. But if I hit a second one, I'm definitely gonna have to cancel.
And you definitely don't want to do that.
See, hitting that Ashley target fucked it up. And it does stink that they do kind of force you to move a little bit with this, because
right?
you can't see the target because they pop a bunch of Ashy targets up. It also stinks.
You know what also stinks?
Fuck me. There we go. Really close saying that Ashley target.
I have so much ammo. Allie, guess what?
What?
I actually have ammo for once. Not for long though when I should chew it all off, right?
Yeah. This is the frustrating part. Leon's got shaky aim, so even though you're set on its head, sometimes you'll end up going for the body. And I would honestly prefer it to at least impact the body, because at least if it impacts the body,
does something.
The
damage.
The streak keeps going.
At least it does get some minor damage, right?
You have to hit 5 targets without missing in order for the Salazar target to pop up.
I need more gunpowder. Fiery ammo. I'll take some healing ammo. Most likely won't need it.
I almost could have seen an Ashley target right there. I would have been upset. It's having a pretty good run. That's what I said about the Wii being easier to handle. Also, I don't think you get all the points, but it's easier to hit the dynamite than it is to hit all the targets that pop up when it does that. Alright.
Add to radial menu.
God.
I'm trying to figure out the radio in this game. Where's all my ammo?
Minecraft, do you mind not saying everything that's happening in front of you? God damn it. That at least barely scraping by with some of these. Fuck me. Yep. Damn it.
Is that like really hard or something?
Well, the only thing difficult about this segment is Leon shaking. And you're gonna hear me complaining a lot about that in this game, if you haven't done so already. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna try using the godforsaken rifle. And I missed. I'll try the rifle out. It might do me, it might actually work.
Hopefully.
Now, if this shit penetrates, I'm gonna be pissed off. My gripe about using the rifle is that the bolt action is too fucking slow.
Monster Hunter has binoculars.
Did I get it? Holy shit, I got it. And if you haven't noticed, they change up the they change up the order in which the targets pop up after your first 4. So the last 2 will always be different to the first set. It keeps it different, keeps it interesting. But if you were relying purely on muscle memory like I was to try and get this shit done, it does kind of throw you off a little bit.
And screws you over.
Ha. Now I know the rifle in the actual game has penetration, so it can hit multiple heads at once. I was just hoping it wouldn't pop the Ashley head behind that other one. Fuck, I missed. Leon, you can't possibly tell me they didn't teach you to fucking steady your aim in whatever training you took. But in any case, I'm glad I'm done. Finished it, got the money. Oops. Keys and treasures. Final row. See, it says soldiers, but none of these guys are using firearms. Probably my favorite one. Anyway. Now that that's done,
Got some What are you buying?
I can buy this. Now my damage is halved. Or, not halved, but it does a good chunk of damage. Don't recall them taking this many pieces of dynamite before they died. Okay, there was there not? There we go. There was shotgun ammo on the filing cabinet. English. Wait for it. Hello? And a pistol rounds. Not that I too desperately needed the pistol anyway, but... I think I was supposed to lob a grenade in there. And then here's this asshole that was controlling that the whole time. Bye. Funny to me that they're giving me all this SMG ammunition.
We're probably not even gonna need it.
Yeah, well, technically, if you don't know what's coming up, yeah, I can see where they give it to you, because you're gonna freak out and you're gonna need it. But I know what's coming up, so I'm not gonna freak out, so I won't need it. Inventory management, don't mind me.
I'm not gonna question why I have ballista ammo in my inventory.
All this ammo and none of it for the gun I actually need. Okay. Okay. Shortcut. And... ooh. Save point. And wasn't there a treasure around here somewhere? There we go. Alright. Alright, YouTube, I apologize for the kind of gap during this. I will put a link in the description where about the skip. Hopefully you guys read it. Anytime, this has been Alloway, and guest appearance by
Minecraft Doofus.
Signing off. Remember that